Welcome to Fort Bellows, Leisure Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. He is squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Beavers will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Fresno State's offense will get the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Freeman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense are hoping the run kick's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Warner. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like, getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got the quick completion, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, and get them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, that it could affect him and influence this passing game.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Here he goes. What a play to set him up. He was looking for a big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, a poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made the play.
And it's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. Guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out. You recover it. A forced turnover.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack.
All down, and he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Used the play fake, now to throw. Looking to buy time. It's complete on the right side. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Turns it on in midfield. Turning on the Jets. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Beavers have their offense in high gear. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Beaver! They grab the early lead. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position, you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown. That's a great job by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Middle Tennessee made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing in Murfreesboro. Regardless of the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. With the catch, it's Freeman. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got it, looking for the first down. There he goes. He's loose. Running inside the 20. There he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Extra point here would tie the game. And
We see this in college so much.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
High-scoring
Quick
game
strike
after
offensive
high-scoring
and
game.
replay scoring drive.
Drive.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found, and he stuffed it. They literally backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And throwing that pass, got him downfield. He's in the press territory, knocked out of bounds. That's a nice game. Some funny room, but not much to be found anywhere. They were back down to 35. They're on the 18-yard line. And throwing that pass, got him downfield. He's in the press territory, knocked out of bounds. That's a nice game. Some funny room, but not much to be found anywhere.
Come on. First down. First down. First down.
They finally knock him down at the 41. Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trail a little bit in the first half, stay calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
On the run, it's Hankerson. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Third down conversions, always a huge stand. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown Bulldogs. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And how great is it to see the most athletic position on the field doing work, showing he can be a running back, showing he can be a wide receiver. I mean, what else can a defensive lineman do? What an athlete.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oregon State has him back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Right back to the well. It's the seam wide open. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now they'll run it on the toss. Came through like a shot and knocked it down for a loss of 5. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Hankerson. And they get him down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. On the ground, it's Hankerson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man,
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Does that sting defensively? You get him in the
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Beaver!
I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him. And that is the way you finish the first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together an 81. Drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. They go to the ground. Down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers. Can't do anything against the ballers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Durant. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line, keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Getting behind those pads and behind the stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And they're going to try to convert on fourth down. He throws one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. They'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, edging back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Fresno State. They take the lead with the 6. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and carving this defense up.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. A fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. That defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. First time, trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Quarterback on the keeper. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Beavers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Rush is on him. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. The Beavers send out the punt unit. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Trying to get behind the defense. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Fights off the defender. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Freeman. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Card. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his tight end. He's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To throw, it's Murphy. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And here's the third interception of the night. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Gives it on the option. Look out, he's got room. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Pulls and throws up the RPO. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Dead center perfect. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. Going to the running game. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. QB draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. It's stopped immediately. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the ground with the back. And into the end zone. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This is the football equivalent of throwing in the towel or no mas, as they will concede defeat. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play. This game is over. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering.